picks on the side of Jin Air. The Kalista, the Lucian, even the Elise, which generally nowadays is not building too tanky. Jace, after all, could, is going to be more tanky than the others, but also will take a Blank, he hasn't gone back just yet. He is very low.
He has flash.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be a dead Faker.
Faker, he doesn't have any summoners. The flash coming in, he does dodge, but look at this. He's got nowhere to run. That's going to be first blood over to Kuzan on the Lucian in the mid lane.
10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, we got him coming up here. It is going to be a 3-on-2. He's trying to check that brush, but Blank, he might just face check it here. He doesn't know. He's going to eat that cocoon into the hook, and that's going to do it. They feed it on over to Sowon in the top lane, and immediately Untara.
But the mobility, the difficultiness of diving this, although they are bringing reinforcements with Syndra roaming down.
They get this hook here onto Blank. There's the Void Rush. Snowflower still eating a bit of damage here. Comes Faker going over the wall, but he eats that cocoon. Oh. Can they burst him down? They're looking for the kill. He gets super low, but the heal is going to save him for now. Big slow, but the culling from the mid lane. Kuzan makes his way down, and that is going to be a fantastic. Jace, known to be one of these extremely fast pushers if he's left alone in a lane, and he does do that. Although Sowon, he is going to be tracked down here. Blank coming on in. Can they convert this for a kill? Blank is not going to get that on Burrow. Forces the flash out here. Snowon going over the wall. The Void Rush does come through, and they do pick us up here. He's going to eat that cocoon. Was trying to bait Kuzan and Umti into a fight, but smartly enough, they do back off.
SKT is great at disengaging. They're also great at finding opportunities for Dragon. Wait, hold on.
Okay, we got this on Burrow. Good flash out of Umti, but he's not going to be able to get out of that on Burrow. He turns it around. Oh, look at that burst damage. Blank is going to go down in the end of it as both Kuzan and Umti very fed at this point.
A wealth of his own hit points because you have Fate's Call that will still keep you a relevant factor in teamfights.
Untara, you can't be face checking the brush here. Not really the brush, but just running through the mountains.
An acquisition, but instead, they're just going to skip all the steps and go straight for a Baron rush relying on Ren.
Yeah, they're just doing this. I mean, SKT knows about it. They don't have any vision just yet. Finally, a ward goes down, but the TP coming on in. Tension is building, and Kuzan, he's going to find Wolf in the jungle. He picks him out underneath there, and the Rend is easily going to be able to pick up that Baron, so a kill, and the Baron goes over to Jin Air.
Not choosing to defend that tower against a no-siege composition with short-range carries when you have these Barons is not the proper move. Instead, Faker will now pay for his life. I don't see how he's getting out of this one, but who knows? He just might.
Yeah, I mean, this is Faker, but as you said, mathematics. Faker even can't go and a 1v4 when he's down this much.
But instead, they are simply hanging back, waiting for the minions to crash, force both Faker and Untara to leave that inhibitor, and it'll be a matter of seconds for us to see a third one going down and Jin Air threatening a base.
So here we go, they're just going to tank it up. Don't even need the minions at this point, as they were just waiting for the timing of the rest of the members of SKT to be out of position. Very safe, very standard, secure push here from Jin Air. And not much that SKT can do about it. They're just laying over and dying at this point. They might be able to get Umti here as he comes out of the sky. Will flash away. Kuzan doing the culling on the left side. And they're just going for it. They're pushing. They got 3 lanes of super minions now. Big super minions, double super minions. And they're going to be going for a big death sentence into the cocoon. Goodbye, Untara. Although he does get that Zhonya's there at the last second. Nice job by Wolf to try to make this interesting. They're looking for more kills. So many low members. Kuzan 1v5. Can he do it? Looks like he should be able to. He's got a lot of health too. Not quite 1v5 as Teddy's coming in here. That's going to be game number 1 going over to Jin Air in an absolute 28-minute-and-a-half stomp against SKT.
Clean. This looks like game 1 of SKT against KT. It was so one-sided, and it felt like SKT was completely blown out of water. They had no idea what hit them. Jin Air just dispatched them, and they're looking onward to game 2. They're not even excited about this. And they're like, oh, I guess that was SKT?
The 2 younger. Let's see who the MVP is. It is going to be Umti on that Elise.
And 70% was Gorilla.
Okay, yeah.
And he started playing it a while back as well. Way back, we had many times where Kennen support was a heavy favorite in the meta. Although now it's a different kind of Kennen, but still with the same
Not
waiting
just
for the
yet.
blast cone.
Yeah, blasting clone. You can see exactly how passively they're playing so far. They can sniff this one out. And here we go. They're going to spot it. Will they go for the dive? How will this go? The polymorph coming down the teleport as well. First blood does go over to Bang, and Wolf was tanking that turret, so it is going to work out. But here comes Kuzan with his TP. He wants a double kill. Is going to pick up Peanut, but he misses the chain onto Wolf, and that will mean only one kill will go over.
That for one, and now Kuzan gets to go back into the lane, but he still has a kill under his belt and a couple of stacks to that Dark Seal.
Yeah, look at this. Faker, he was sitting in the brush. He was looking for Kuzan, wasn't expecting the rotation. And Umti coming from the left side. They're looking for this play. The flash on him. They get the slow. There's the Q and the hop out. That will be an extra kill going over to Umti.
That's a great angle, and he had no idea that Peanut was coming there, actually.
Oh, and look at this. Bang and Wolf, they were going aggressive. There's the flash in from Teddy, and the Rend in the last Q will come in and pick up the kill, and Wolf is going to go down too. A straight up 2v2 that goes to Jin.
Ends up costing a kill without Kennen even needing to use his ultimate, so the engage starts off, and they spread out in the chains of corruption, but unfortunately Bang took so much damage from Kalista while they were focusing Snowflower that it just did not matter. Gets to walk away with it, get himself another kill, and this Kalista's already out of control.
No ganks have gone up there. And with the rest of SKT not really doing much, they're going to need something. So here we go. Chain of Corruption comes down. There is the equalizer. Teddy taking a ton of damage, but the stun out of Snowflower. They still pick up the kill, though. And now Snowflower trying to turn around. That might just be his death. But look at this. The TP on in from Sowan and Kuzan. They're looking for more. They get Lulu. They get Varus. Peanut is going to go down to the turret. Can they get Untara? Doesn't look like it, but a big turnaround in all the TPs. Oh, look at this, coming in from behind the flash kick, and that should be his life, as he has absolutely no chance and does go down. The turnaround here, though, Teddy and Snowflower getting aggressive when they saw Peanut earlier on. That's going to be a double kill in the top lane for SKT.
It's a lot harder for Jarvan Rumble to kill Camille than it is for LeBlanc, Lee Sin, and... Oh, here we go.
He knows it's coming, it looks like. And, oh, nice kick out of the way of that combo. The hook shot coming in for the stun. Sowan is going to be tanking that up, but it is going to be enough damage. Meanwhile, there's a big dive up in the top lane as they do secure the kill in the bot lane. There is no trade.
That was just beautiful execution from the side of Jin, utilizing the kick to stop the flag and drag and then combo it well, utilizing your Hextech Ultimatum to dodge a turret shot. Make sure that your spells come back in order. And this game has been all about Umti.
Oh, and look at this. Snowflower, they're trying to go 2v4. What's going on? Why are you sticking around? That's not going to work. That's going to be 2 extra kills going over to SKT. But we do have this rotation out of Sowan and out of Kuzan.
In AoE damage, and they need to be taking out as many turrets as possible to not allow the 1-3-1 formation that Jin want to go for.
Uh-oh, Umti, he's caught in the jungle. And that's going to be him going down immediately. Everything used here by SKT.
Continue to group up here. Without Umti, the engage is going to be lackluster. Wall comes out.
Uh-oh, Snowflower in a little bit of trouble. The wall does go down, though, as it looks like they don't want too much more. Oh, the big engage here from Snowflower, the huge stun onto everybody. And look at Kuzan from the back. It looks like they're going to get a kill in the back here from Sowan. He's still alive. So many low members. It's going to be up to Kuzan and Teddy. They're looking for more. Snowflower's still alive somehow, some way. He got that stun onto Untara, and now it's Kuzan versus Untara, the 1v1. He misses that chains, and he is going to take the blasting plat.
Wants to engage on will be met by a Lee Sin who is 5-1-0. Now they're thinking about tier 2 in the mid. Engage top side though.
Yeah, someone is not looking good against that, especially with the equalizer. So he may go down here, and down he goes. So a nice conversion out of SKT, going for the 2v1, the help of Rumble.
Moments where you could truly see the value of a LeBlanc clone. SKT would lose their brains, but they're going to lose Jarvan.
And look at the wall coming down. Faker, he wants to come on in. Untara, though, is going to eat it, and all of a sudden this turns into a 1v2 for Faker. The rest of SKT, they're trying to rotate on down, but Jinner's following them. The chains are going to come here, but SKT, they're not confident to take the fight.
That they just don't take any. They're completely at the mercy of what Jinner wants to do.
Jinner just laying it down pretty easily. The Chain of Corruption is going to go on to Umti with the polymorph, and so down he will go. Starting the 4v5, though, is Jinner. They get the huge stun out of Snowflower once again. He will give his life for that play, but that will be the life for the game. And it looks like Jinner, with all these members going down, and the clean ace, is going to pick up game number 2.
And SKT fans around the world are stunned as their team is now 0-6. 3 match losses in a row, 6 games in a row, and Jin Air thrive on that. This is the Jin Air that we wanted to see. Beautiful macro play, great understanding of team compositions, and with the abilities that are at their disposal, they can do it so excellently, and a clean 2-0 over SKT.
They made that look easy. They made that look like they were playing up against Ever 8. And it is going to be Kuzan who does pick up the MVP.